Hello and welcome to part 5 of this adventure. Well, it looks like I mentioned before, we're going to go to the Lightning Club, so I'll go ahead and head on over there. I almost forgot to mention about this Ronald guy. He's your rival in this trading card game. You don't really get to battle him. Actually, as a matter of fact, I really can't recall whether you do battle him or not, so actually don't take my word for it, but I don't think you actually do battle him. Uh, but yeah, he does mention some known facts. You got to go and get 8 medals in order to go to the to go to the dome, which is somewhere, which is in the map. Um, and then once you go to the dome, then you fight the 4 elites, and eventually, you eventually win the game. Here is the multiplayer area. This is where if you want to battle with your friends or trade with your friends or something, if you have a friend that has a Game Boy as well. But the same game. The 2 girls behind the counter, one of them, when you go up to them, they'll allow you to trade with your friend, and the other one will allow you to go ahead and battle with your friend. Some people here trade, like this girl over here. She'll want a level 35 Electabuzz, and, well, I don't really have one, but I'll just say yes anyway. Oh my, I guess I ought to get out of here before something bad happens. Well, over here is where you go and battle. Unlike in the regular games, when you go in front of people, they don't react to you. Instead, you actually have to come up to them. That person up there is the supposed gym leader of the place. He, when you defeat him as well as the other leaders in the clubs, you get to win the medals. That's one of your objectives, is to get 8 medals. Here I'll go ahead and fight this Jennifer. So that way I can get some more cards from the booster packs in order for me to, pump up my deck a bit, make it stronger than it is right now. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention though, when you don't have when you don't have a basic Pokemon within the 7 cards, then you have to shuffle your deck and draw 7 more cards. Unlike the modern game playing that we play right now in real life, here you don't get to draw a card when your opponent has to shuffle his or her deck. Instead, you're just always stuck with those 7 cards. So, yeah. Well, one thing about my opponent here is that she has a Pikachu kind of deck, and that's all it is really just Pikachus and a few Raichus. Now, you're probably wondering, well, hey, you can only have 4 Pokemon of one name within your deck. But no, well, actually, yeah, you do. But with hers in particular, it's a bit different. She has things like that Surfing Pikachu, and then she has like the Flying Pikachu, as well as regular Pikachu, so really so that's kind of how it makes up for it. So she has a lot of different named Pikachu. Here. So yeah, it's a whole Pikachu deck. Well, let's see here. The thing with hers is the things like the Surfing Pikachu. He'll need a couple of energies in order to use his attacks instead of electric. I was having to use those waters. Plus power. That one gives you adds plus 10 more damage to your attacks, so that's always pretty efficient. I would use it, but I'm going to save it for another time. Whenever it's important, more important time to use it, if there is. Well, whatever the case, I am going to use it. That Pokeball. One of my friends has always tried to use that on me in the real life game. But I think we both of us had come to the conclusion that Pokeball does not work whatsoever. I've hardly ever. Actually, it's like a rare possibility because I don't think I only recall maybe one time that I've gotten heads, or my friend had gotten heads when we play the game, but the rest of the time when you use Pokeball, the trainer card Pokeball, it's always tails. I think it's always set up that way. Yeah, I see, she's not attaching any electric energies onto that Pikachu. Like I said before, it needs 2 waters. Okay, so I'll attach this fighting energy onto the Rattata. Use Flare. I'll place him onto the bench, and then I guess I'll go ahead and attack. Get my first prize card. Oh yeah, there are some attacks in the game where they get to attack your bench as well as your active Pokemon. Not surprised that she's attacking Rattata since he has the least amount of hit points, or health points, or however you want to consider the HP. I'll just call it HP. That's another surfing Pikachu. Alright. So this time I'm going to go ahead and use that plus power since Rattata is almost knocked out. I'll attach the fighting energy onto Machop first here. And now I'll use the plus power. I knew it'd come to use if I saved it long enough. So now, my opponent so far has no bench Pokemon. If she doesn't have any bench Pokemon later on, like I mentioned back in the second part of the tutorial part, if she doesn't have any bench Pokemon, then and I knock out that surfing Pikachu, then I win the game. No matter how the playing field's like, if I still have prize cards on the field, then it doesn't matter. I win because she doesn't have any Pokemon to place out into the field. So, well, I'll place this fighting energy onto. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and place the fighting energy onto Machop. Yeah, I guess I'll place some Growlithe. Okay, I slipped there. Oh well. Growlithe is fine. I guess I'll go ahead and attack, use that Flame Tail. Took 30 damage. Well, let's see here. Looks like I gotta wrap things up here. If we look in play here, you'll see that there's no bench Pokemon in the field. It's too bad for her. Well, I saw bench Pokemon, so it looks like once I'm finished here, I'll see you all later because I'm about to run out of time. So, I guess on the next part, I will show you what I won, and then we'll see what happens from there.